Whether you're in Bridgeport, Blue Island, or Buffalo Grove, these are the matchups that set the tone of summer. Will the cookouts be full of smug satisfaction or sour grapes? Time will tell. It's been tight between these two teams. In its history, just a 2-game difference. The first time since 2008, aside from COVID, both teams have a winning record.
Both teams going in opposite directions. The Sox are red hot. The Cubs, well, not so hot. Sean Burke goes to the mound for his 7th start, his 9th appearance. In 44 innings, ERA, a very respectable 3.68.
First pitch. And a swing on drill to center field. Peters does not have to move much. That's how we like to get the crosstown series started. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter now, Michael Busch.
High fly ball, right field. Towering deep to right. Counted back at the wall. He makes the catch. That was as high as it was far.
And the wind blowing in from right field. That kept it in the ballpark.
Alex Bregman at the plate.
Back up the middle, knocked down. My drop the pick up and safe at first. It'll be an infield hit.
That one goes off the glove of Romo. So Bregman will advance to second with 2 outs here in this first inning.
That's going to be a wild pitch. We'll watch it again. This is the knuckle curve that bounces in front of the plate.
So Happ at the plate with a 2-0 count. Bregman in scoring position at second base.
Drive base hit right center field. This is going to score a run. Bregman around third. He's coming in. Ian Happ delivers. 1-0 Cubs.
Happ at first, 2 away, 1-0 Cubs. Seiya Suzuki at the plate.
He is hitless over his last 15 at bats. That includes 7 strikeouts. Got him looking. So the Sox will have to work from behind, but the bats, they have been hot over this 5-game win streak.
And Big Smooth toes the slab for the Cubs here tonight. Recently, hasn't been so smooth for the right-hander. The long ball has been an issue. Boogie's allowed 7 home runs in 23 2/3 innings.
Paulson Montgomery, back he goes!
Bang! Home run! There he is. Waving the wand. Homer, Montgomery, bang. Some guys are looking up here. I'm not sure if they can see me, but that's a Colson Montgomery home run.
Mike Vassell sending the good vibes from the booth. And this game is tied here in the second inning.
He hit that one into the wind, and he crushed it.
Playing tonight, 5th in Major League Baseball in home runs. Big part of their offense.
Sean Burke, as he faces Michael Busch here. With 1 out here to start this 3rd inning. 2-2. Fastball frozen. Take a seat.
That one dips out of the zone, and you can tell a lot of these Cubs are looking breaking ball all the way.
Ian Happ at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Line drive hit to right. This will drop in for a base hit. So Happ is 2 for 2.
Well, Ian's off to a good start. Dillon scored. Now line drive to right for his 2nd hit of the night. Well, that's a pretty swing right there.
Now Moises Ballesteros stands in.
On the ground up the middle. That's going to get through. Happ's not stopping. On his way to third. Kelnick's throw cut off. And around the corners with 1 out. And Ballesteros steps at 0 for 26 with a single to put runners at first and third.
Now the Cubs need a big swing and a bat from Kelly.
Haps at third, Ballesteros at first. Line drive, base hit, left center field. Haps coming in to score. Ballesteros trying for third, and he's in. He got a good read and aggressively made his way to third. And it comes with the lead.
I tell you what, this team can really hit with runners in scoring position.
Cubs fans are trying to make some noise. There's a bunt. Sean Burke fields coming. Nicely done on the mound for out number 2 as Ballesteros cut down at home.
Sean Burke is a terrific athlete, and he has to do a 360 spin, and you can bet that Romo is calling home.
So a big 2nd out. 1st and 2nd now for Swanson. Burke's 1-1. Swanson pops it up. Stay with it. Right side of the infield. And Murakami will make the catch. Crow Armstrong forgot how many outs there were.
Nico Horner at the plate.
Into right center field for a base hit. Big turn from Nico as Peters overextended himself to come up with that one.
Great 2-strike swing by Nico. And now the Cubs something going. Bushy just missed a home run in his first at bat.
Line drive. Fair towards the right field corner. Nico's on the move. To third, they're going to send him. Porter to the plate. And the throw offline. Nico dives in. And the Cubs add a run. It's 3-1. Michael Busch, RBI double.
Bushwhack into the corner.
Michael Busch aggressive at home plate. He gets a pitch he can handle and hooks it. And hits this ball down into the corner, as you said, Z, and it sticks right into the corner, which helps the Cubs. And what that does is it forces them to throw that ball 335 feet, and then Nico slides in for the Cubs' third run.
Ian Happ digs in. Cubs cleanup man, 2 for 2 with an RBI tonight.
And that's ball 4. And Happ will take his pace.
Here is Seiya Suzuki, 0 for 2 tonight, hitless in his last 17 at-bats.
Cubs leading 3-1, 2 aboard, looking for more. Line drive, fair ball, base hit left field. Busch is in to score. Happ racing for third, Seiya to second. Seiya Suzuki RBI double, and it's 4-1 Cubs.
Went away from the fastball, went with the slider, left it on the plate. And Seiya gets a little redemption after a couple of strikeouts, looking very risky here tonight.
Bottom of the 5th, Sox are down 4-1.
And Chase Maidra will work himself a walk to start this bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start this bottom of the 5th.
And the White Sox are threatening here in the bottom of the 5th inning. No one out. And Jared Kelenic due up. He represents the tying run.
And here in left field, it is Happ. He will make the catch. Both runners will tag and will advance with one out here in this 5th inning. Nicely done.
Good base running on the part of the Sox.
Peters with runners at second and third.
That ball to the right side. And it's going to come in first with it as Maidra scores. It's now a 4-2 ball game here in the 5th.
Romo batting lefty against the right-hander Cabrera.
Romo puts a charge into this one. And it's going to be over the head of Suzuki and right. Benintendi scores. An RBI double for Drew Romo out of the 9-hole. And it's a 1-run ball game.
This is a rocket over the head of Suzuki, who just misses it. But that's into the wind, and that is a bolt.
And the White Sox are showing they have some fight.
Rollison to Vargas.
Miguel Vargas. We're playing his sound, and he goes yard. Cue the fireworks here on Friday night, because this game is tied.
That was a bit of a gamble by Craig Counsell. He leaves the left-hander in to face Vargas because he wants him to face Montgomery, who's in the on-deck circle, and Vargas goes opposite field out of the park. It's a brand new game, tied at 4. That's double figures, the 10th home run of the year, the 24th driven in by Vargas.
There's the tap of the helmet with the magic wand from Vassell.
Now the Cubs are threatening with 2 down. They've got men at first and second.
So the right hand hitting Shaw off the bench.
And that one's going to hit Shaw, and the bases are loaded.
Big spot in the game with 2 away here in the top of the 7th. 4-4 game. Cubs and White Sox. Carson Kelly at the plate.
Kelly hits it. Fair ball to third. Off of Vargas. In to score is Bregman. And the Cubs have the lead. It is 5-4. A one-hopper that hugged the line. It'll go as an infield single. 5-4 Cubs.
Yeah, keep the line moving after the hit by pitch of Shaw. Carson Kelly takes his turn.
Chilling PCA on the south side. Line drive, base hit, right field. Suzuki is in. Shaw on his heels, throw to the plate. Out at the plate. But the Cubs pick up 2. And it's a 6-4 Cub lead.
Batter, Munetaka Murakami.
Good to face this guy with the bases empty.
Hit hard. Oh, Nico! And he steals a hit from Murakami.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's right, Nico.
Dansby Swanson at the plate.
Fair ball down the first baseline. Swanson. Dansby takes the turn ahead to second. as Kelenic wasn't able to come up with it cleanly. We'll see how they score it. It's a double.
Well, the hits just keep coming for the Cubs here tonight.
Kelenic has some problems with this, and it looked like he was going to hold Swanson at first, but as soon as he sees the bobble, he takes off.
It's man at third in, Swanson infield in, Michael Busch at the plate. Now the pitch. That one squirts past the catcher Romo, and coming in to score Swanson. 7-4 Cubs.
Third wild pitch of the night for the White Sox.
And now the Cubs have the bases loaded with 2 away for Matt Shaw.
3-1. That is ball 4 and a run in. And the Cubs lead it 8-4.
Give in to the pressure of the at-bat, want to do too much.
The Cubs still have the bases loaded here with 2 down, and Carson Kelly 2 up.
Boy, and here's where Kelly can come up with a big swing of the bat. You can break this game open here in the 8th.
Fly ball slicing out towards right center. It'll touch down and hop over the wall. An automatic double. That'll score 2. Carson Kelly. And it's all Cubs here tonight. 10-4.
Good, buddy. Breaker. A backbreaker delivered by Carson Kelly with the bases loaded.
Another big swing of the bat for Carson Kelly.
Jared Kelenic against Javier Assad, 9th inning.
It is Kelenic flying this one deep to center field. Back it goes. And the Sox start the 9th with a bang. Kelenic, his first home run of the season. And the Sox are not going away quietly.
That was a bomb. 446 feet to straightaway center field. Kelenic crushes it. This one is up in the shrubbery, and that's a good bolt.
She's Sam Antonacci.
See if you can just get a little pitch to contact, get a ground ball. Maybe a little too hopper to Nico. You might be able to turn a pair.
A pitch by Assad. A bouncing ball hit right to Nico to second for 1. Swanson to first. You called it, Coon. Double play.
10-5 your final. And I know you're singing a song.
I guarantee there's some folks in here singing the song right now. Nice win for the Cubs. Nice way to start this series against the White Sox. Tight game for a good stretch, and then the Cubs blowing open late.
Cubs get the win.